Mysterious and a bit unsettling.
Revelio.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when...
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Revelio.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
At least now we know we're not alone here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb set free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Accio. Revelio.
This room is taller than...
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Finding a chest in an
Revelio.
locked. Brilliant. We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Accio. Revelio.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Revelio. Accio.
I need to find a safe way across.
Flipendo. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Lumos. Incendio. Confringo. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Capulso. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Confringo.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. Hold on to that diary entry. There may...
It does mention something else. It says that...
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a sack. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have...
Of course. I'll start to search for those
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
On either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
You've done
Revelio.
it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we try to
Revelio.
further, I just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except you have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't... You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for... Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Imperio. Imperio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Accio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a sin.
Accio.
How gracious of you.
I tried.
That worked. Keep going.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with runes.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's students
Revelio.
are so entranced with this place.
Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Revelio. Incendio.
Dead end. Lovely.
Revelio.
All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be?
Incendio!
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice?
I have no idea, but we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Fel. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Revelio.
No witch or wizard will be spared. And no, not your best moment, I fear. I shall have...
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Revelio.
Was that your best?
You're really not very good at this.
Not quite. Not quite.
Arrest. Fight. Arrest on momentum. Leviosa. Confringo.
They're closing in!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to...
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, Why, Sebastian?
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne...
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of...
That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn...
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest, so...
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to... She was carefully organising her prized possessions. A box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewellery, car... She got to her favourite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connect...
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate... I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Revelio.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Revelio.
Oh, did you want to watch me practice? I don't mind.
Bombarda. Revelio.
Be done with it, I say. Go on then.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appear... I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known...
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely back.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming... Surely you aren't suggesting that the collar's somehow
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And...
That's a good idea. We need to see...
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were mine. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
My mother used to say I was
Armadillo.
I heard that
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have...
Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when... Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyal, and I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone All you need to do is not be seen.
either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us. Lumos!
Lumos! I'll be quiet. Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mind.
Revelio.
It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lid. Impressive workmanship.
Revelio.
So simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a
Accio. Revelio.
I've read about minds like this, but seeing one is something else
Accio.
altogether.
How nice of you to stop by.
Revelio. Accio.
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these. Revelio.
Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right. Hello? Watch your step round here. Stop this.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Accio.
We're being watched by a door. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Accio. Descendo. Flipendo.
Yes, of course.
Incendio.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here.
Revelio.
What could they be building? If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Incendio.
Quite good at sneaking.
Revelio.
We'll see. That's the last loyalist. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Revelio. I don't know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
What's going on? I've been fighting since before you were. I won't rest.
Accio.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler.
Incendio.
This place is more complex than I had expected.
Accio. Revelio.
Another schematic. What are they going to do? This mine is too small.
Revelio.
Whatever it is.
Revelio. Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Confringo. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio.
When the war is over, goblins will rule over wizards and
Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
Well, this might be the best
Revelio.
it is. No, I mean it. I don't think I shall need to eat again till next week.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
Revelio. Depulso.
Descendo.
One less human. Such arrogance.
Stupefy.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll meet.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Revelio. Defendo. Accio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
Revelio.
Sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind...
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where...
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Hengist of Woodcroft certainly knew it.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to... She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howin for the...
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the... I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No. It belongs to her. Keeping it will make...
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. In my...
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Revelio.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Revelio.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Accio. Descendant. Revelio. Capulso.
At least 10 usually.
Revelio.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
Revelio.
Watch your step.
There she is again.
Reparo.
Fantastic.
From a distance. Revelio. Revelio.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Revelio.
She must have been starved to pick off a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet, what was that?
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Revelio.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Revelio. Revelio.
Not a warm welcome.
Revelio. It's a little too warm if you ask me.
I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that entrance, we can get to the nest. Look, underneath it. I think we're close. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
Revelio.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Revelio.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the car.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Horndale Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not...
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and...
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
My father always taught me to keep my...
Hello there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio. Glacius! Your poaching days are over.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea. But perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
We're close to a breakthrough.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranulph's loyalists are...
Revelio.
Too quiet, if you ask me.
Is somebody there? Hello? Ah.
Till you're dead.
Places. Potato.
No!
Accio. Descendo. Revelio. Propendo. Depulso.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve
Revelio.
Nice work. This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we can fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
How long for a bacon and mushroom stew?
Petrificus totalis.
I'll get away with that. I shall avenge your death.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
We're making quick progress. I should tell you, rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Revelio.
For better or for worse, we're in.
I was only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't.
Petrificus totalis. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Incendio. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
I won't.
Accio. Descendo.
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Protego. Confringo. Revelio.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing
Confringo!
things, really.
Confringo!
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure.
Revelio.
Confringo!
Reparo.
Incendio.
We've rid the world of another spider.
Revelio.
I shall sleep better tonight.
Incendio.
Confringo!
Incendio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Lumos. Incendio.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised? almost as if they were waiting.
Confringo! Bombard! Incendio! Confringo! Bombarda!
We certainly cleared the room.
I don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
We're much more fun to fight with.
Confringo! Revelio!
Symbol. Above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Revelio! Incendio! Revelio!
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo!
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio! Incendio!
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place
Revelio.
was odd. What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor and felt...
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one...
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient...
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Revelio!
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who...
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be...
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the...
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Complete the next trial as soon as I can.
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got...
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we...
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right.
I should have known. I underestimated. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be... If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think.
Exactly what kind of creature?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has... In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which...
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be...
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that... We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin...
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Still, I think they may be our only hope. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find...
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this... Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing... I look forward to our next meeting.
I don't like the looks of that encampment.
Revelio. Accio. Descendant. Compulsor.
You're the Painbreeder Hippogriff.
Defender.
That's the best you can do. Notice you ain't wearing that.
Stupefy.
Let me out, son. Stop right there. All right, you big dodgy with Protecto. Let me out, son. You pain.
Glacius.
Tiger, Protecto.
Bombarda.
Let me out, son.
Defender. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. You took Norrendio. Revelio.
Loud as a...
Never come here. Fighting with Benjo.
Bombarda.
Let me out, son.
I know you don't.
Accio.
You die for that.
Flipendo.
Let me out, son.
Accio. Descendo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
You
Glacius. Bombarda.
How unfortunate for you.
Potato. Stupefy. Defender. Confringo.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Revelio. Defender. Protego. Revelio.
Confringo!
When did Stupefy?
No! Confringo!
It's you? Why not
Incendio.
The flame!
Stupefy.
More than you're
Speak with Mr. Mickle's friends.
Revelio.
Without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the snitches. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Revelio.
Wonder where we can find next. Somewhere else, dude.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Arresto momentum.
No! Pitiful. Truly.
Accio.
Descendo.
Revelio.
Pity. Not quite.
Incendio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Revelio.
We'll reclaim what is rightfully ours.
That wasn't so difficult.
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Revelio. Hello. Do you...
That I do. The name is Rohan Prakash.
Is that right? How long have you been...
Well, I've only been running it a short time myself, but my father...
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, he's still around. Would love to be doing what I'm doing. But for now, a word about your help. I assume you're as concerned as the rest of us about the Goblin Uprising, but our shop can sell you any number of supplies that will help to keep you safe. Please have a look, and do come...
Thank you, Mr. Prakash.
I appreciate your words.
What do you have for sale?
Please have a look. An excellent purchase. Thank you kindly for your business. Thank you. I hope to see you again.
Look! Bring out!
Stupid one! It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio!
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Revelio.
Turn my back for 1 second.
I've had enough of
Revelio.
Brave!
Accio. Confringo. Bombard. Incendio.
Petrificus totalis!
Levioso. Shame nobody saw that. Revelio.
Stop right there! Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made yet.
Flipendo. Depulso.
Stop right there!
Accio. Descendo. Flipendo.
I see you. You'll regret crossing my path.
Ringo!
Now, this has become personal.
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Revelio.
The area's still clear.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Revelio.
Hello?
Accio.
You won't stop me.
Glacius.
Much too slow.
Levioso. Arresto momentum.
I won't.
Accio. Descendo.
Nice try.
Potato. Stupefy. Accio. Flipendo. Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. This mine could be hiding a secret. Unwritten his loyalists.
Wizard kind will submit to us once the war is over.
Defendo. Revelio. Accio. Descendo. Revelio.
Well, how nice of you to stop by.
Accio. Bombarda. Defendo. Confringo. Flipendo.
You are
Accio.
young man.
Descendo.
Revelio. Revelio.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
I won't rest.
Confringo. Revelio.
When are you going to give up?
Afraid to fight?
Defendo.
Someone.
That's stupid.
Defendo. Caporzo. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo.
I should investigate.
Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. 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 Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Confringo!
Revelio.
Confringo! Revelio.
This looks intriguing.
Confringo. Accio. Depulso. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Defendo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
Ain't legs, it's
Revelio. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Am I losing my mind?
Revelio. Revelio.
This place has seen better days.
Should you?
Stupefy.
You have Ulrich Treadwell.
Stop that!
Go,
Clumsy little...
Incendio.
And I haven't even had my reductor!
Confringo.
I regret.
Learn that in first, did you?
Defendo. Done. Accio. Descendo. Revelio.
Here's one of those tables, Professor.
Revelio.
Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
Revelio.
This castle's hiding all sorts of secrets.
Revelio.
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
I'm over here.
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the car.
Obviously. Evidently too far from... They should be begging me to keep these trials alive. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up.
That's actually...
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as... And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't...
Get ready to lose.
Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself.
Now that's more like it!
Made it. Brilliant. out.
Now that's more like it!
That wasn't too difficult. Made it.
This is rather fun.
That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're all...
Do you get your competitiveness from your family?
You could say that. My grandfather played Quidditch for... Well, he was a chaser for Slytherin, but had to stop after a curse took his knees. And me, I fell in love with flying the first... Something about the freedom you feel on a broom.
Will you keep running these courses?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty. You're welcome to run them too. Anyway, hope we find time to fly again soon.
I take it you want to play for a team, but which one?
I'm my father's girl. A chaser through and through. You'd know that. As for a team, it's the holy head. When I'm finished with school, I'll try out. Herbology, perhaps? Because if that did happen...
It's been fun competing against your records, Amel.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. You're an asset to our house. You take care of yourself.
I should let Mr. Weeks know that this was his best upgrade yet. Revelio.
Confringo! Incendio! Defendo! Incendio! Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio!
Everything all right?
Far from it. I wandered into a ruin. If you've got some Wiggenweld potion, though.
Spiders do tend to appear in ruins.
You've saved me life. Oh, must stay away from ruin. Oh, and thank you. Please accept this token of my appreciation.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Revelio!
finish this job.
All graves I feel. Won't hear me complain.
Accio. Descendo. Flipendo. Potato. Stupro. Depulso.
Hello?
Defendo. Bombarda.
Stop your mistress! You're the one.
Accio. Descendo. Revelio.
I've robbed every traveling vendor that passed through here. They never sold.
Revelio.
I could use a fire whiskey right now.
Revelio.
What's that?
Accio. Descendo. Revelio.
Someone messing about?
Mine is closer. Best to be sure.
Swear this. Accio. Descendo.
Take one over there! Expulso!
Are you even trying?
Redacto, Sir Mary!
Glacier.
I'm just...
Incisio. Levioso. You'll never be able... Time for some assistance.
I've seen you, Jewel. No one takes one of my...
Accio. Descendo.
Pay for your deeds. Expulso!
Potato.
Your chance is dangerous.
Flipendo.
Let's see how you like this.
Descendo.
Petrificus Titanis!
Accio. Descendo. Revelio. 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 Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends. Revelio.
Those who think that their plan is to solve this war.
Revelio. I should investigate. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
How's my favourite test flyer?
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set in...
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew, but with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its...
Of course! Should have anticipated that. At last, I think I know what needs to be...
What will you do after the final upgrade?
I aim to make Spintwitches the most sought-after shop in... And I wouldn't mind getting back on a broom myself. Just for the... Couldn't be more pleased we made headway with the upgrades. Proved the naysayers wrong. Made all the...
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm... Couldn't have done this without you.
Good for Mr. Weeks. Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time.